Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle coming right back at you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the channel that talks about the truth, that will show you the truth, okay? Now, before we go on, let me just tell you, some of the links that I use and that I have used in the past, okay? I just go by for the message and the graphics and all of those things that I like to share with you to prove a point. Because everything that I talk about needs to be proven. Okay? Prove all things. The Apostle Paul clearly states in the Bible. So ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to cover really quick. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can. This thing right here. The reality, because that's what I show here. That's what I talk to you about. Okay? We have to be conscious. We have to be aware of where we are at. In fact, we must understand the history of the human race to appreciate our existence as we get along with our brethren, with our fellow human beings upon this earth. So this knowledge is missing upon this earth, and this is my purpose. I am a messenger of God, not a perfect one. I am a sinner, for we all have sinned. In fact, that is the essence of the message today. Okay? That is the message of the message today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, having said this, let me just tell you this. In order for you to get to your spiritual potential, because we are all born with the ability to expand to the max our spiritual potential. Because ladies and gentlemen, you gotta have it. You gotta know it. You gotta have a strong relationship with your Creator. Okay? But let no man be a mediator between you and the Creator. And that's exactly what religion is. That's the devil being nosy. You need to have a relationship with your Creator, okay? Because you got to understand that you've been lied to with this separation of church and state. No, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? In fact, religion, the religious concept came out of government, came out of a political system. That's why it works the same exact way. Okay? And that's why they get along with each other. They are birth of a feather will always stick together. Well, they are the feather. Both are the same feather of the same birth, of the same bird. All right. So here we go. We must understand that we live in a satanic world because we all Satanists. We are all satanic. Okay? I love when people talk about, the Illuminati, the Satanist, the Church of Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all garbage. That's all distraction. Just like racism is, it's a psychological game. It's all garbage. The reality is that we are all satanic beings. Okay? Because, and I'm going to prove it to you, this whole world sinned. We all sinners. Now you may say, well then, Ruben, what's the sense of, if we are satanic, how do we change this? Well, by accepting that what you have become, what you are, a sinner, asking your Creator for the forgiveness of your sin. In fact, Christ died for our sins. All right? I don't need to tell you that. You don't need a religion to tell you that. Okay? This book tells you that. The Holy Bible. Now, all right? So that's a fact, Jack. We are all sinners. Okay? That is a reality. Whether you want to accept it or not, whether you want to live in denial or not, we are all sinners. So what happens through our short experience upon this temporary existence, we give in to the demons. Hence, the situation in this world. This is why this whole planet is the way it is. Again, your vote, when I tell you, for instance, your vote don't count, that is a reality. Because again, as I have said in the past, if your vote counts, what does that say about the fact that things are getting worse instead of getting better? What does that say about you choosing leaders? No, ladies and gentlemen, that's another psychological distraction. Leaders are, and in fact, a former president of the United States, Roosevelt, he said it. Your presidents are selected. They're not elected by you. The thing is, the reason they want to get you involved in the political process is to make you feel guilty when things go bad, like they are now. So in fact, that's why on a psychological game, that's why people give in to the demands of the government. You got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the rabbit hole goes deeper than you realize. This matrix system that we're living under, this matrix satanic system that we're living under, will be destroyed very soon. Now you may say, well, how come he hasn't been destroyed, Ruben? How come he's not destroyed right now? First of all, it is destroying itself. It is eating itself. 1. 2, the times of the Gentiles must be fulfilled before God really let it all hang out. I mean, he's gonna shake this planet like you cannot even imagine. The Bible gives you some ideas, but he's gonna shake this world this earth to its very foundations. We're gonna be scared straight, ladies and gentlemen, believe me. So I don't want to hear about, the Satan, the Church of Satan, or that the Illuminati are Satanists. This whole world is, we all satanic. Now, I'm not, because why? Because I have expanded, and that's the whole purpose of this book of instructions, for you to come out. In fact, let us go to Revelation chapter 18. Okay? But first, I want you to understand what you're up against. So let's read it again. I have read this to you many, many times over, but I'm going to read it to you again. So you got to understand what was my point here. Okay? Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 clearly states, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You understand? This is a spiritual warfare, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let us go to Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that you not be partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues." So, ladies and gentlemen, right there is telling you to come out of your religion. Okay? It's telling you to establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Once you allow man to be a mediator between you and God, you are done. You are actually serving Satan, who is the God of this world. In fact, he is written in the monetary system on your dollar bill and the coins of the United States, which, by the way, it's on life support, ladies and gentlemen. The dollar will fall very soon, and it's going to impact this whole planet, because America is in the way of the Antichrist system. So a few things need to happen first, okay? That's why they call him the reset. Ladies and gentlemen, you have become so easy, so naive for the government to play with you. In fact, the Satanists are coming out. They're coming out. They're no longer hiding it. Why? Because they know that you are satanic. Because you have been part, you have become part of their game. Okay? This last human generation is the wickedest of all time in human history. And as such, will be destroyed. You can count, you can take that to the bank. See, let me just tell you, let me give you one proof. When we break one commandment out of the 10 commandments that are behind me, okay? When we break one commandment out of the 10 commandments, by default, humanity is, as a whole, is satanic. Whether you realize it or not. So I don't want to hear about, oh, the deep state. Oh, Illuminati. No, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I'm going to read to you, I don't know if you're familiar with this, the Hippocratic Oath. The Hippocratic Oath came out of the Greek Empire. And it is the Hippocratic Oath is an oath that all physicians must take. But listen carefully. Who are they? Hopefully it's not going to take me long. And you can do this on your own too. Let me read you the hypocritical, I call it the hypocritical oath. But over here it's called the Hippocratic Oath. The Hippocratic Oath, which is that's the oath that every medical doctor must take. So listen to this. Okay? Listen to this. Now I want you to understand, because you got to understand that the Hippocratic Oath is to swear upon a number of healing gods. One of those gods being Apollo. Okay? You understand? Do you think I'm playing here? Here we go. I swear by Apollo, the physician, and the Asclepius, and Hygeia, and Panacea, and all the gods and goddesses as my witnesses, that according to my ability and judgment, I will keep this oath and this contract, to hold him who taught me this art equally dear to me as my parent, to be a partner in life with him, and to fulfill his needs when required, to look upon his offspring as equal to my own siblings, and to teach them this art, if they should wish to learn it without fee or contract, and that by the set rules, lectures, and every other mode of instruction, I will impart a knowledge of the art to my own sons and those of my teachers, and to students bound by this contract, and having sworn this oath to the law of medicine, but to no others. I will use those dietary regimens which will benefit my patients according to my greatest ability and judgment. I will do no harm or injustice to them. I will not give a little drug to anyone if I am asked. What about euthanasia? What about the jab? What about the jab? I will do no harms or injustice to them. I will not give a little drug to anyone if I am asked, nor will I advise such a plan. And similarly, I will not give a woman a pessary to cause an abortion. In purity and according to divine law, where I carry out my life and my art. Into whatever homes I go, I will enter them for the benefit of the sick, avoiding any voluntary act of impropriety or corruption, including the seduction of women or men, whether they are free men or slaves. Whatever I see or hear in the lives of my patients, whether in connection with my professional practice or not, which are not to be spoken of outside, I will keep secret, as considering all such things to be private. Okay, so long as I maintain this oath faithfully and without corruption, may it be granted to me to partake of life fully and the practice of my art, gaining the respect of all men to all time. However, should I transgress this oath and violate, may the opposite be my fate. Now, as you can see, that is a big lie. Okay? This so-called Hippocratic oath taken by every doctor through a human ever since medicine came on the scene, okay, is a lie. In fact, many doctors that have awakened and have seen the light and know that there's a God, you know what they call him? They're not supposed to call him God Almighty. You know what they call? An intelligent designer. Which is sad, but it's okay, I take it. Okay? As long as they change, because this thing is about change. See, what I preach here is about having an impacting change in your life. So as you can see, the Hippocratic oath is a big, fat, satanic lie. Because human sacrifices have always taken place throughout human history under every empire, and much more these days through the practice of abortions. Because abortions are, people have license to kill baby, even at the moment of birth, which they call it what? They call it, I forgot what they call it, that was signed into law. Anyway, but the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, they are doing human sacrifices. And the Satanists know this. And the people that do this, the ladies that go along with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, That is a fact. The reality is that we all have. In fact, let us go to Romans chapter 3. Romans chapter 3. Romans chapter 3, verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. See? So there it is. We all have sinned. Now you understand why this channel has such few subscribers? And I am proud of it. Even if I only have one subscriber, I'll be proud of it. Why? Because Christ, at the last years of his life, he was left alone. Nobody wanted to defend him. Nobody wanted to die. In fact, Peter denied him. And you know what happened to Judas? Judas betrayed him. Okay? And isn't that exactly what is happening today? That in these last days, we will be betraying one another? So the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, before you take the jab, let me just tell you this. Dr. Fauci is a Jesuit, which is a devilish organization which controls, it is the heart of the Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast. The second beast is the United States of America. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've been paying attention to what is happening in America right now and watch her downfall. You think I'm playing here? You think I just come here, put on my glasses to look cool? No. First of all, I wear this because the light bothers me. Bothers me. But the reality is, that's why you're gonna hear people killing each other, shooting from Chicago to Detroit, to Baltimore, New Jersey, New York, which is where I grew up. See how God works? He took me out of New York. Boy, am I glad. And I grew up there. I never fit in. The big apple. I mean, that city has so much satanic symbols. It's unbelievable. That's why they carry 9/11. 9/11 was actually a satanic ritual, which is so deep for you to understand. It's sad. Do your research. So, and then after that, what happened? They passed the Patriot Act. You understand? They've been cutting your freedoms, your so-called freedoms. There's no such thing as freedom, as a free America. No. You know when you are free? When you have a strong relationship with your Creator. When you follow these 10 commandments. When you know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Don't we read that in John 8, verse 32? In fact, let us go there. Okay? And this is Christ speaking here. John 8, verse 32. And you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. That's freedom. That's why the meaning, the title of this channel, my channel, is truth of fire. Because God is fire and the truth itself is fire, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to free yourself out of the satanic hold that all of humanity is under? Look for your Creator, the one that keeps you alive, the one that gives you breath every day. Now you understand because of the jab campaign. Now before I go on, let me just tell you, some of the links that I share here with you, some of them actually represent religions and concepts that I totally disagree with. But just pay attention to the graphics and the message that they are trying to convey. That's all. That's why I use them. Okay? Because it proves what I talk about here. So just take a look at some of the links that I'm going to show you. The lie. See, lying is a very manipulating thing. It's very destructive. Okay? See, government keeps you on the lie. Because when you live under a lie, you become easy prey, easy to control. And that is exactly what is happening. I mean, look at people. They're still holding on to this frail man in the White House. I call him Joe Dementia. Okay? He's obviously don't know where he's at. I mean, this man has got so much demons, it's not even funny. Okay? And there's no reason or rhyme with this man. Because he knows it's too late for him. He's compromised. Because remember, the people that control the money in any society are the ones that will put you in power. Your vote don't count, ladies and gentlemen. And so everybody's playing their role. You got Hollywood playing its role as a distraction, the distraction industry, not the entertainment industry. What is entertainment going to do for you? Okay? So let's keep it real here. The jab campaign that you see going around the world, do you think they're doing that because they love you? Are you freaking kidding me? You have actually they have brought you to a level where you are actually trusting government. And the first mistake, you put your trust in government, in man, you're done. And that's exactly what happened with religions. See, religion. They play you, they exploit you, they deceive you. In fact, that's why you see a lot of hospitals named after some saint. Saint Jude, Saint Barnabas, Saint Mary's Hospital, Saint Thomas Hospital, Lutheran Hospital, Methodist Hospital. Give me a freaking break, ladies and gentlemen. Mount Sinai Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not wait till the last minute. Now, if you're already taking the jab, well, don't worry. You was manipulated and you felt pressure into doing this. Look for your God. Look for your Creator, the one that gives you this body, the one that wakes you up breathing. Do you know what the name Rawak Hakandesh mean? That is the celestial mother, the one that gave us breath. God the Father created us. We are the only creation created under His image and likeness. So what do you think the devil is going to do? You think he's going to love us? That's why he conspired against us. And that's why we felt for the lie, that we were going to become gods. We don't even know what to believe anymore. In fact, religion is the main cause of atheism. People don't believe in God anymore. Okay? So you see, you have fallen into the rabbit hole. And there you shall remain, and you will be destroyed. And you will go to hell. But there's no hell right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hell is going to come after the second death, after judgment. Because, I mean, look at the logic. And I know, because I used to be part of many religions. I practice, I study many. I'm a religionist. So listen to me. If I die right now and I go to hell, what is the sense of me being judged? I've already been judged. I'm already in hell. You understand? Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. It's so easy to understand. It's common sense. The same thing with the ideology of the rapture. People are just gonna be driving and they're just gonna disappear and they're just gonna go up to heaven. Are you kidding me? It's sad, really. Okay? No, we're gonna live through this. In fact, before I close, because I'm gonna close it right now, let us go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Listen to me. Chapter 24, Matthew 24. Verse 4. And Christ answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. He's talking about the signs before his return. 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. 7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. 8. All this at the beginning of sorrows. 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. You see? Isn't that what aren't we living through this right now? So ladies and gentlemen, please. Okay? Please, do not believe the hype. You establish a relationship with your Creator, that's all. Pray to Him 3 times a day. When you wake up, in the middle of the day, and when you go to bed. That's it. Ask Him for the forgiveness of your sins, even if you're already taking the job. And we know the job that we know that the job have been doing a great job of getting rid of many people. Okay? Many people. In fact, now they're coming for the youngsters. Okay? They have always come for the youngsters. I mean, this is why you see the satanic theories being taught in our school. It wasn't enough to teach the satanic theory of evolution. No. Now we need to teach the kids, as young as first grader in kindergarten, critical race theory. See? They want to transform humanity into what? Into emotionless creatures. Cyborgs. cyborgs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Transhumanism is a reality. By the way, I'm going to show you one link. I'm going to share one link with you that I've shared with you in the past, how the American society have been played when it comes to, by this old man in the White House, when it comes to the lie, because it is another lie, okay, of what they call it, climate change. It's very short. Do not miss it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what can I tell you? All kingdoms, all empires throughout human history have always worshipped gods, which is to say, Satan's and his fallen angels. And this is it. Here we are at the end of this. And by the way, Satan lost in the beginning and he will lose in the end. Okay? You want to go against God? Well, let's see. And this whole world has gone against God. Okay? And so, ladies and gentlemen, may God bless you. And remember, there's more. But understand the psychological crime, the psychological manipulation crimes that have been played on humanity throughout human history with the lie. Because that's what manipulation is, lying to you. Your government have lied to you. Your medical establishment, well, I just read you the Hippocratic oath. They're actually paying allegiance, they're actually pledging allegiance to who? To gods and goddesses. Came out of the Greek Empire. You can check it out online. Google it. The Hippocratic oath taken by every doctors. So you tell me if they have your best interest at heart, when they take the allegiance, when they're pledging the allegiance to God, to Apollo. Ladies and gentlemen, please. See how much I love you? I want to wake you up from this trance that they have put you in. Now you understand why this video, why this platform is got so little subscribers. I'm in good company. The same thing happened to Christ. Peter denied him. Judah betrayed him. Hello? When you take up on this path, your family will become your enemy. A man's enemy are those of his own family. It says it in the Bible. Christ said it. Okay? I don't want to make this video too long. You all take care. May God bless you. And remember, there's more. We, as soldiers of God, we need to be on the lookout. We need to be on watch. And we have to see through the lies. Okay? With God's truth. God bless.